Welcome to Lubera, the specialist nursery for fruit and berry plants and also fruit and berry breeding. We are going into edibles. I'm here standing beside potatoes, and you know the word that the dumbest farmers always have the biggest potatoes, we say, in Germany and Switzerland, and yeah, perhaps that's right. So we are looking at potatoes as we are looking to tomatoes and other vegetables, and we'll look with a little bit different angle. I've learned this angle from David Shaw, which is a researcher, retired researcher from Bangor University in Wales, and he was the guy who introduced the Sarpo potato varieties, which are resistant against late blight, into UK. And I learned from him that there are other things with potatoes, that they are also very nice and ornamental plant. And I learned from him that it would be a nice idea to combine this ornamental value with the edible value and with the texture of the leaves and of the whole plant. And if we would be able to add resistance, especially against late blight to it, we would have a very nice garden plant, also for pots and everything. And look at this variety. It's so nice. The blooms are rose pink. Then you have the yellow pollen. And so it's a really fantastic, stunning view, and it has a very nice texture with the leaves, which are very different. You have dark green leaves, you have more light green leaves, you have very dark leaves. So you have everything in potatoes. So to the edible value, the different tastes and aromas of a potato, you have also different blooms and different textures of the plant. So in this planting here in Switzerland, we are testing and looking at about 50-55 varieties, different strains of potatoes, and we are looking at the ornamental value first. So how nice the plant is, how upright the plant is, if it's green, if it's very healthy, and especially how the blooms are. And in the future we will then try to cross these varieties with resistant varieties. And the resistant varieties, that's David Shaw's thing. He's trying to produce more resistant varieties also for us. And so then we will take his findings and combine with our findings to have very nice ornamental potatoes with resistance against late blight and with very nice tubers in it with different colors and aromas and tastes. So almost everything. Of course, this type of potatoes cannot be bred by big companies, which normally are doing potato breeding. This is really from the edge. It's coming from the edge, and it's a different angle to look at potatoes. And perhaps we have forgotten to look at potatoes like this. The first potatoes for sure were seen also as very ornamental, when they didn't even know how good and how important the potatoes for humans in Europe will be. But we have forgotten to look at the potatoes because these huge fields, and you don't see at the blooms. You don't see the blooms even. If you are asking somebody, do you know how potato blooms are looking like? Nobody will know. But they can look very different and very stunning and very nice. And this and resistance and tuber quality we want to combine in plants for your gardening. Go on gardening. Where have all the flowers gone? I know where. Here you go to Lubera UK with all our breedings and thousands of more plants. Here you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and now pick the flowers.